should just record, and then I have access to the link after.
Perfect.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
Fun.
Will do.
All
All right,
right.
guys. Hi. Today it is Thursday, another day of kicking it with Mr. B. So let's recap real quick. On Sunday, we did another wonderful scavenger hunt. We actually had a lot of fun. It was a blast. And then on Tuesday, we did our second part of yoga. Don't worry, I'll tell you what's going to happen at the end of class. And then today, we're making Play-Doh. What? That's up and on right here, right now. I'm kicking it with Mr. B. So let's do this. I have to get ready. I must put on my apron because we're going to work in the kitchen. Oh, so if you have an apron, get an apron on. Ta-da! All right, guys. So let's go over some things real quick. Okay? Everyone hear me okay? 2 thumbs up? Perfect. All right. You need a medium bowl. Doesn't have to be a giant bowl. A small bowl will not do you any good. If you have them, rubber gloves. You do not need them, but if you have them and you don't want to get your fingers dyed, rubber gloves. Okay? Those are invaluable. You're going to need salt. You're going to need flour. You're going to need cream of tartar to spice, and some measuring cups. So this one's going to be for water. We're going to need a couple other ones. A full cup, guys. A half cup. And 1 tablespoon. All right. And last but not least, if you have it, you're going to need a whisk. Ta-da! And I lost it. A spatula. Okay. And to finish out, guys, just to help mom and dad not get their counters completely dyed, if you do not have a Silplat or something like that, you may use wax paper, parchment paper, anything like that. That's just to keep your counters from getting dyed, mom and dad. I'm really trying to help keep your house pretty clean here. Now, if you'd like your Play-Doh one color, you can add your color while we do it. If you want it multiple colors, I'll show you how to do that as well. And if you want your Play-Doh to smell, that's right, you can use Kool-Aid. What? If you have Kool-Aid, I do not have any, so I will be using food coloring. Sorry, guys. Now, if mom or dad are present, I need you to ask them, please. If they're not present, don't worry about it. We will just use normal tap water. But if mom or dad are present, you're going to use a measuring cup. You're going to fill it full of water, and I want you to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes because it's got to be boiling, okay? That's if mom or dad are present. If they are not, we'll just use really hot tap water because I don't want you messing with the microwave, okay? So let's do that now. Penny, you don't need your gloves just yet. Not yet. I know you're excited. So let's fill up your measuring cup with 2 cups of water. Now, guys, you're not going to really use all this water, but I'd rather you have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So let's do that. I'm just going to put 2 cups of water in here. And then I'm going to put it in the microwave, only if mom or dad are helping you. 3 minutes. I put it in there for 3 minutes, okay? All right, so we are going to move on. Let's start making our base. We're going to start with our dry ingredients, okay? So we're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. If you have wheat flour, that's fine. It's just going to be really hard to dye it because, well, it turns out like this, like a shingle or concrete. So that's what wheat flour looks like. So it's harder to dye. If you have white flour, obviously, it'll look like that. All right, so we're going to do 2 cups flour into our bowl. Try not to make a huge mess on your parents' counter. 2 cups. Get in there. I made lots of Play-Doh this week, so Lots of Play-Doh. I have so much Play-Doh here, it's amazing. I had to make sure I got a good recipe, okay? Now we are done with the flour. You can just set that off to the side, okay? You're gonna need half a cup, oh, excuse me. You're gonna need half a cup of salts. Now, if you have coarse salts, it's not the best because it doesn't dissolve as fast, but the fine salt is the best. If you only have coarse, you can still use coarse salt. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of salt. So to start, remember it was 2 cups of all-purpose white flour, a 1/4 cup of salt, or I'm sorry, a half cup. So if you didn't get a 1/4, you're going to need 2 of those. Okay, so a half cup of salt. 2 cups flour, half cup salt. Just gonna dump that in there. Bloop, just like that. Good. All right, guys, we're moving on. Now, cream of tartar in the spice department. Hopefully you guys have that. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons. Remember, tablespoon is the big one. 2 tablespoons, so just 2 of them, of cream of tartar right in your dry ingredients.
Mr. B,
Yes.
what is it? Like, darn it. The spice. What's it called again?
Cream of tartar.
Okay.
If you don't have it, it's okay. It helps keep your Play-Doh shiny and stuff.
Sorry, what was it called again?
Cream of tartar. T-A-R-T-A-R.
How much cream is
What's that? I can't get it out of here.
cream of tartar?
I know, it looks like I'm doing more than 2. That's because I have a smaller scoop than you do, and it wouldn't fit in here. So I had to do a different way. All right, so there we go. We've got 2 tablespoons cream of tartar. We've got a half a cup of salts, and we've got 2 cups of flour. Okay. Right here, guys, you're gonna take your whisk and you're just gonna mix it all up, guys. All your dry ingredients right here, you're just gonna whisk it all up. Get it all nice and pretty. Whisk it away till it's all pretty. Don't dump it on the floor. Okay, should be good. Everyone keeping up with me? 2 thumbs?
2
Perfect.
tablespoons of the cream or the salt.
Cream of tartar.
Cream of tartar.
Yes, 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Okay, so let's recap, guys. In the bowl, we've got 2 cups flour, 1/2 cup, that is just a half a cup, not 1 1/2, it's just a half a cup of salt, and 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. All right, that's just our dry ingredients. Your microwave should be done, your boiling water should be just about ready, so we're gonna move on, guys. You need, I lied, I forgot to give you one thing, your vegetable oil. So if you have that around, grab it. Sorry. I knew there was something I forgot to say in my mise en place. It doesn't matter. Vegetables better.
How much vegetable oil do we need?
2 tablespoons. I hadn't got to that part. I noticed I forgot to mention it, so people ran away. So 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So the same thing you used for the cream of tartar. You're going to do 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and you're just going to put that right in your dry ingredients, guys. Just dump it right in there after you've mixed them up. After you've mixed up your
We
dry.
do olive oil.
Olive oil's fine. You just need some kind of oil. Olive oil, canola oil, vegetable oil. You just need some kind of oil. Also helps with the sheen and keeps it from drying out as easy. Now, before you go dripping this all over the place, get a paper towel and clean off that tablespoon because you're done with it. Help mom and dad out there, okay? You don't need to make a mess.
What, Mom? It's stuck.
It's okay.
Your whisk you're done with, your tablespoon
Much.
you're done with, you're pretty much done. The only thing we have left to do is right now, before you add your water, if you'd like to do, who's not muted here? If we'd like to do scents or anything, this is where you'd add your Kool-Aid. Okay? Or if you just want one color, this is where you'll add your color. I'm going to do multiple colors, so I'm not going to add color yet. Okay, I just want it to be white. So if you want to add color, this is where you'll add color, but no, all of it will be that color. Does that make sense? Cool. Get your hot water. Ask Mom or Dad carefully. Dylan, press your space bar. I can't hear you.
Huh?
What, did you have a question?
Yes. So I'm only right now. I just finished with the spice.
Okay,
I was a little behind. What do I do next?
mix it up.
So
Okay,
like I didn't put in any oil yet.
2 tablespoons of oil.
Better than
Once
that.
you get that mixed up. Do you want to make multiple colors or one color?
Multiple.
Okay, then that's all you'll do for right now. Now we got to get our hot water.
Okay.
Okay, so get your hot water. Remember, guys, it's hot. The steam, you know, don't like go sticking your finger in it or anything. Now here is where I did a lot of these recipes in like the last week. Okay, that's why I have multiple amounts of Play-Doh. Don't just dump this all in there.
Did you put,
Okay, slowly pour it in. It's like bread. It's like making bread or pasta at this point. Okay, we're gonna
When you put the
slowly
vegetable
pour it in
oil-
there. Right about a cup. Just do about a cup for right now. One
When-
half of it.
When
Yeah,
you put
that's
the
about good. What's up, Dylan?
vegetable oil in it.
After you've mixed up all your dry ingredients.
Okay. How much vegetable oil?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
All right, guys, so I put a cup in there. Do not help Mom and Dad out. If you've already done this, I'm sorry. But this is where you really don't want to use a whisk. You really want to use a dry spatula with this because I did this the other day and it turns into concrete later in your whisk and it's not as fun to get out. So a spatula is better. Wood spoon works great. We're just going to mix this all up, guys. Now it should be almost more flour in there than liquid. Okay, we really don't want a lot of liquid in here. See, there's still lots of flour in here. Okay, that's good. That's a great sign. If it's too liquidy, then I'm gonna have to let it sit in the bowl and just dry out, and that can take up to 24 hours. And I want you to be able to play with use your Play-Doh like right away. Okay, so I used about a cup of water. Now look at this consistency. If you can see this, it's not really liquid. It's still pretty powdery. Okay, this is a good consistency. From here, if it's cooled enough, if it has not cooled down, do not do this. If it is cooled enough, I'm gonna just start reaching in here. I'm just gonna start playing with it. That's right. I'm just going to start messing with it, okay? Just going to start agitating it, squeezing it in my hand. Only if it's cool enough, guys. Ah! I caught it. That was awesome. I almost dropped that. That was pretty fancy. So I'm just going to mix it up in my hands till it starts to come together. And it's all going to just start to come together. It's going to get all over your fingers. Just pull it right off. It's fine. Just keep mixing it up, trying to get all the flour and stuff, your dry mixtures, all incorporated into this big ball that you're creating here. Now we're doing this in the bowl so it doesn't get the counters really, really messy here, guys. That's kind of the goal, is to not destroy Mom and Dad's house, okay? Now, if for some reason yours is too soupy or you accidentally added too much water, that's fine. Just add a little more flour, guys. Just add a little more flour and really just keep kneading it right over the bowl. Look, I'm getting this nice ball here. It's finally starting to come together. Sure, I've got some stickiness over here, but that's fine. I'm just trying to keep working it in, squeezing it into this ball, grabbing all the stuff off the bottom, working it into the Play-Doh.
Mr. B, is it supposed to be sticky?
If it's too sticky, just add more flour. But it should be a little sticky at this point. Like, it's still on my fingers. Like, it shouldn't be soup. It shouldn't be, like, flowing. Trust me, I made that mistake a whole bunch. And then once you guys get this to a point where it's pretty much come together, and my bowl is pretty much empty, I'm just going to set it on the counter, guys. Put your bowl in the sink. Now here, I wouldn't recommend washing your hands off just yet because, well, now you get to knead it. So you're just going to knead it. You're just going to work this Play-Doh. You're just going to keep working it right here on the counter, guys. And remember, if it's too sticky, that's fine. Just get a little flour. I don't really need much, but I'll show it just to demonstrate. You just put it on your counter and then you work your Play-Doh over the flour. Okay? You don't need a lot here, guys. You're just going to keep turning it, pressing it in.
What happens if it breaks up?
What do you mean if it breaks up?
Like it's going everywhere. Like when you smush it, it just.
Oh, you just got to keep kneading it like bread. Got to get those glutens in the flour worked up.
Okay.
You just got to keep kneading it, guys. And pretty soon, look at this. I'm already starting to get Play-Doh here. Nice. A lot of you guys are. Just keep working it. Now, once you get it to the point where it is where you want it, everyone, you know, may have their own opinion about how they want their own Play-Doh. That's the joy is about. Make your own Play-Doh, right? But now is a good point. I'm just going to kind of make a square as best I can out of this wonderful, beautiful Play-Doh. And I'll show you. So I kind of made a square. Okay? Ta-da! Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my hand. I'm just going to kind of cut it in half. Pull it apart, right? Cut it in half. It's Play-Doh, right? We're having some fun here. And then I'm going to cut these two pieces in half. Yeah. Peel them apart. All right, now I should have fairly close to the same size pieces of Play-Doh. Now, Penny, this is when you need your gloves. Okay, so if you have your Silplat, if you have your parchment paper, your wax paper, whatever you have, now's when you need that, because I'm really not trying to turn your counters or your tables any color, okay? I really want to keep them the color they are right now, the way you like them, okay? So for this, guys, I just laid my Silplat right here on the counter, and I'm going to pick a piece, a ball, whatever I want, okay? One of your pieces, doesn't matter. I'm just going to put it right on my Silplat. Now for myself, I like bright colors. So we're gonna go with some bright colors. Let's see here, I got bright pink, bright blue, bright green, purple. So get your gloves on. This is only if you care about your fingers turning colors. If you don't care, then it doesn't matter and you don't need gloves. And I'll just pick your color, whatever color it is, guys. Can you see this okay? Yes? So I'm just gonna put a little well in the middle. I'm just gonna put a little dent right in the middle of it. So dye doesn't go all over the place, kind of like a donut, not all the way through. And I'm just gonna put however much dye, food coloring, I want into that well. I want this to be purple. Let's see what that looks like. Last time I used wheat flour, so everything was much darker. And then I'm just gonna squeeze this together, guys. Just gonna kind of squeeze it together. Ooh. Trying not to get it all over the place. But that's why you got gloves, right? That's why we've got wax paper or parchment paper, whatever it is you're using. You just start working it in. Like you can already tell, it's already starting to turn colors just a little bit. It's already starting to. I just keep working it. The more I work it, the more color it'll turn. And if you need to add more dye and mom or dad say it's okay, food coloring, then you can do that. But ask mom or dad, please don't just.
When do you put in the Kool-Aid?
What's that?
If you have Kool-Aid, do you put it in at all?
You put it in with the dry ingredients at the very beginning.
Darn it.
So Kool-Aid, guys, you got to put it in with your dry ingredients before you add your water and your oil and all that stuff. That's going to give it a fun little smell. Now, this is also a good point. See, mine's already starting to turn purple. This is also a good point if you want glitter or essential oil smells or anything like that. You can put it right in here while you're working this, and you just work it all in there, guys. Now, this is pretty and all, but I wonder if I can get it a different color purple. So, and you guys just keep going from one ball to the other until you have all the colors of the Play-Doh that you want. Now, I can cut these up and make them smaller and make more colors. Like, it just depends on how many colors you guys want and how much Play-Doh you want. This was just basic, 4 colors, easy, breezy, beautiful Play-Doh. So, that's the purple in a minute here. Now notice how you can still see like the streaks and stuff in it still. You see this, there's all these like dark streaks and all that. That just means the food coloring hasn't been worked into it enough. So you just gotta keep working it. Just keep working it all the way through. Dylan, where'd you go? There he is, he's back. Ah! Again, use that Silplac, guys, because the food coloring will come right off of it if you have it, and it won't go on your countertops. So it's always good to not ruin mom and dad's countertops. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's purple. Now, before I move on to another color, I'm going to rinse my hands off, especially if you don't have gloves on, guys, okay? Otherwise, you'll transfer whatever color's on your fingers onto the other one. Hey, Leah. Now remember, guys, if you didn't get all the instructions on this, that's fine. I'm recording this, so we're going to post it up on YouTube. You guys can just watch it whenever you guys want, okay? Good. So that's about it, guys. So you guys just keep working your Play-Doh, okay? You guys keep doing that as much as you want. Now, again, I still got some streaks in here, so I just need to keep working this till there's no more streaks and it's solid, the color I want. I shouldn't see any, like, see, there's some darker spots right here, so I still have to keep working this a little bit, all right? So after that, guys, simple. This will hold for up to about 2 months. All you have to do is you must make sure that you wrap it. This is just an added bonus, a little cling wrap, okay? Wrap your ball up in some cling wrap. And if you have it, either a baggie or a airtight seal container, okay? And it'll hold for up to 2 months, okay? You can do that with every single one of them. I'm going to keep working here once we get off, but we're just about out of time. And just have some fun with it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today. This has been Kicking It with Mr. B. On Sunday, we've got a, let's see here, what's that called? I forgot. They're words, and they ran away from me. A show and tell. That's right. Mrs. B helped me there in the background. I heard her. And then on Tuesday, we're going to finish up with our complete yoga session. So we're going to put part 1 and part 2 together and do an actual workout with that. And then next Thursday, guys, I think we're making some slime. What? We're going to have a lot. Penny's excited. Penny's excited. I see it. Did you know slime? Well, then they can't make it. Sorry. Penny already made slime. Geez, look at that. So did you guys have fun making Play-Doh? 2 thumbs up? Nice. The recipe will be on YouTube, guys, under Mrs. Tice's channel. So look it up anytime. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys. This is it. This is Kicking It with Mr. B. And I have to say bye-bye because there's testing going on. So good luck and congratulations to all those that have already tested. Thank you, and until next time, have a great day.
Just hit stop recording and you should be good.